Hey everyone, I'm Bill. That's Bogna. We're with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Turtle Rock here in Lake Berryessa. And welcome the all-new 2022 BMW S1000RR and, well, the evil twin 2021 Ducati Panigale V2. But today we are here on our very first ride on the S1000R, and we kind of already have problems, don't we? Minor problems, hopefully, but we've got a few modifications done to it, but modifications are going to probably be put on hold right now for the bike to go back to the dealer. I'll explain everything here in a second. But we've got the radiator guards on, and we've got the windscreen on, and we've got other things ready to go on, like a tidy tail and a few other little things. But what do you say we head out to Lake Hennessy and let's hopefully get through some of this traffic here. So we are clocked up to, let's see, about 35 miles, I think, 45 miles. So not too bad, a few miles up here. And God, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I know, I can't do anything right now. I'm not even gonna try to dry rev it. All right, so our very first ride here on the S1000RR. Now, I want to tell you, this is actually not the first video we shot. We actually shot a video on the way up here, which will come out in a couple days, on the procedure that we go through on how to break a bike in. Now, we're still kind of in a break-in period for my method, up to about 100 miles. And then, of course, BMW's method, which is the first 600 miles. That's why we've got the rev limiter on there. But stay tuned for, in the next couple days, you'll see my break-in procedure of breaking in the all-new 2022 BMW S1000RR. So let's get some gripes out of the way real quick. I forgot about the whole back menu, the ability to change the suspension. The suspension I knew. I came into this knowing, look, just deal with it, right? So I'll just not complain about that. But I forgot that under the standard modes, you can only do it in Pro mode, which we have, which I'll probably set up. But unfortunately, you can't change like any of the engine braking and throttle response and wheelie control and whatnot in any of the standard BMW modes. You have to go into the Pro mode to be able to change those, which I think is just stupid. Ducati, we can go in the Ducati and we can go and say, you know what, in my dynamic mode, which I'm riding right now, I want wheelie control 1, I want this, I want that, but they only allow me to change it in the Pro mode, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, I apologize. Hopefully I can find that menu. But the BMW menu is not very intuitive. I will say it's kind of hard to navigate through. Now, some of you guys have corrected me on the fact that you can only get the Pro mode in the M Sport package. That was my statement. And apparently you guys are telling me that it has been available in the non-M modes. My understanding was this was the first year that they offered the Pro mode in the non-M package. So my mistake on that, because we've had some viewers state that they have a non-M and they have Pro mode. So sweet. Take it a little easy through here. It looks like it's a little muddy, a little. So also I do want to state that the titanium exhaust is the first year that was offered with the M titanium exhaust. Some people said that it's been available in the past, but the header system, this is my understanding, is the first year that it was offered. It came out on the M1000RR, and now it's available for the M package and this one. Here's my issue, is when we get up about 100 miles an hour, you'll see these mirrors start to vibrate. When we get above 100 miles an hour, I get this vicious vibration, and I don't know if it's a wheel out of balance or if it's an engine out of balance, but I will say, to be safe than sorry, I want to get it taken into A&S and have them look at it, because you know, we redline out in 6th gear with the BMW rev limiter on. Basically we can only go up to about 120 miles an hour, but from 100 miles an hour to 120 miles an hour, this thing is violently shakes. So hopefully it's just a wheel weight issue. We have the Metzler race techs on here, so we'll probably switch over to the Michelin Power GPs, or maybe the cups. I'm not sure. I'll probably do GPs for now, but then maybe next spring and summer, when we're going to be heading to the track more. We're kind of wrapping up track season right now, so we will have this down for Chuckwalla, which is at the end of the month. It's just a little wet through here, so we're going to take it a little bit easy. Chuckwalla is at the end of the month, so hopefully we'll be able to get all the break-in miles done and the 600-mile rev limiter taken off, and then over to Chuckwalla for our first track day on the bike. We are this weekend on Sunday heading out. We were originally going to go out to Thunderhill West for the whole weekend, but the provider like sold out of weekend passes, which typically they always offer them. They've got tons of passes left. So they're asking a premium as far as pricing. So we decided we're just going to head out there for Sunday and do the reverse, which is the clockwise direction. This lady probably already knows this. We've passed her a couple times, so she's like, all right, go past us again. Thank you. So yeah, so Thunderhill West this weekend, and then right after Thanksgiving, we're heading down to Chuckwalla for 2 days, which is going to be lovely, because we never get a 2-day down at Chuckwalla, and let alone a Sunday and a Monday. Sunday will be with track experience, and then on Monday we will be riding with Moto Forza. So that will be nice. So hopefully we'll see you guys down there. And we're starting to see a few more people come up and talk to us at track days. I always welcome you guys. Look, if you guys see us, come say hi. I'd love to get introduced to you guys and chat with you guys. Share a lot of information with a lot of people at the track. So if you guys are at the track and you guys see us, feel free. So we're gonna stop here at the dirt pile and turn ourselves around and head back. So let's find a nice little not muddy spot. And let's head back and continue talking about the S1000RR. Now, this is my first sport bike. It's the first sport bike I've had in almost 2 years. We're going on 2 years, because the last one I had was the 2015 S1000RR, and then the 2020 S1000RR. I'm still kind of trying to figure out the clutch let out spot, so my bad. Going from a cable clutch to a hydraulic clutch. It's a little bit different, just with the let out points. So still kind of learning the bike, but yeah, getting on a sport bike for the first time has been a little bit different than riding the Super Nakeds and the Hyper Nakeds. It's definitely different. Not quite as comfortable, but this is not a bike that's not uncomfortable. It's actually a very comfortable bike. We always love the comfort of this bike in comparison to other bikes. It felt more like those like a Gixxer style. You know, there's kind of like two styles of bikes. There's kind of that harsher, you're riding on the top like an R1, or like Aprilias are a little bit harsher. And you know, R6s, those kind of bikes, I just don't enjoy that. That's a full race bike. But this bike is a bit more comfortable. The ergonomics are up a little bit higher in the bars than those other kind of sport bikes. So I really love the way that this bike feels. The brakes on this thing is definitely phenomenal. I will say I'm shocked on how good they are with the Nissan Master, and the we do have here in the US Brembos. Now I don't know why. A lot of people ask me why in the US we have Brembos. Excuse me, these don't have the Brembos. These have the BMW brakes, which I think were relabeled Hayes brakes, or they're relabeled Brembo brakes. I forget which one it is, but it does have the BMW brakes on this one. The S1000R has the Brembo brakes. So, sorry. Occupational hazard. I get things mixed up all the time. But the Master on this thing is really nice. I actually really like the brakes. And I've always enjoyed the brakes on the S1000s and all the BMWs, especially the S1000s and the R. With the linked braking, it just feels really, really good. And you know, it's tough to really put a lot to this bike with this rev limiter on, because that's when things really changed. If you guys knew that I had one of the very first 2020s, I sold it within 2 weeks. You know, there was a couple reasonings for that. It was a brand new bike. It was a brand new model. It was a brand new motor. Hell, I mean, after a week, they had stop sales on the bike already. And when I got that rev limiter taken off and there was that big dip, I just felt like, you know what? It's let's revisit this bike. And I said in my video why I sold it, or why I'm selling it, that we would definitely be revisiting this bike again. So see, that vibration starts right at 100 miles an hour. So we will definitely be doing a Bren tune on this, and we'll definitely be getting an exhaust put on this thing. We're going to get a few miles on it, get the rev limiter taken off, and then we definitely want to make sure there's no issues with the motor or anything of the bike right now. So that's why we'll kind of stop with the modifications. And I think I'm going to do you guys a video about talking about warranties and what I think about warranties and whatnot. But right now, I would rather not modify the bike anymore in any way until I'm 100% happy that the bike doesn't have any more vibrations. So I think it's probably a minor thing. It's probably a miss wheel weight or something like that. But you'll see here, watch the mirrors, see how they start to vibrate. Just the whole bike just vibrates like crazy. Quick shifter feels really, really nice. As you know, I really love the BMW quick shifters. And with the Bren Tune, he tunes the quick shifter to be even more responsive. I think 30 or 40% better response with the Bren Tune. So there's a lot of benefits to the Tune. And I think that the Tune is really designed to make this bike, to take this bike to where BMW wanted this bike. Let's take Euro 5 out of the equation. And all of the emission stuff, Euro 5, Euro 4, everything, let's take that all out of the equation. And let's say, what is this bike, what did BMW want this bike to be? And I think this bike would be what my S1000R is. You know, it's all detuned, it's all opened up, it's you know, it's got great exhaust. BMW's put great strides to put these things on racetracks without catalytic converters and without, you know, restrictive exhaust, restrictive air boxes, and they've done pretty well for themselves. So I think that's where, you know, I can tell you that I doubt that BMW has airbox flappers in their race bikes. I know they don't have catalytic converters, you know. So we're going to try to take this bike up into that category and unleash the beast. See if we can get 204 horsepower out of this thing. My understanding is it's very achievable with the Bren Tune. So I'm excited to get into that. But first, I think we got to work with, obviously, this vibration issue. So we will take it back to the dealership, and hopefully it's something minor. I don't want any issues. But I know the front. Let's see. I did not see any wheel weights on the rear, so it may be a rear balance issue. The front has wheel weights, but the rear obviously can be out of balance too. So stay tuned. The all-new 2022 BMW S1000RR. Yeah, we've got to get this thing sorted out for Chuck, definitely, because we've got to get it for Chuck for 2 days, because it'll probably be half of it will probably be with her. So stay tuned, because I may be able to get on the V2, because she's got to be on one of them. So, but thank you guys. You know, quick ride on this. I love it. I love it. I know where to go with the bike now. So it's definitely going to be a cool thing to be building. So stick around. Today they announced the Street Fighter V2 and the Street Fighter $17,000, $16,995. Yeah. So we'll have to probably pick one of those bad boys up. And the SP Street Fighter, which I have an SPR anyways. So thank you guys for sticking around, do the normal, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and then ring the bell notification. Bell notification is going to give you future notification. Like just in 2 days, you're going to see how we broke this thing in and our break-in procedures. And well, you're going to start to see some modification videos on this thing too. So stay tuned. But outside that, we'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.